Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so for today I just want to share. Sorry, I'm just trying to share. Resume. Sorry about that. So this is my second video regarding trading. So for today's video, I just want to share you guys how I ended up losing actually $700. Because starting from since $700 is already a big amount for a beginner trader, because I started with $20 challenge. This is what my mentor, my friend, actually proposed for me to start off. So started with $20. Pretty much grew it to around $700 within a week. However, something caught me up that made me lose that whole amount back to zero, and not really back to zero, but to $8. So I just wanna run you through, guys, on my story, how I was able to grow that account. I mean my crypto account into like down back to $8. So pretty much I lost a lot of money when I started my crypto trading last week of August until the end of 2024. I lost about 55,000 pesos. I started to try journaling and taking down notes and everything. And then after 2025, hoping that I would have a really great new year, I ended up not having a good one. But still, I'm still grateful for all the learnings that 2024 taught me when it comes to trading and skills. So I ended up pausing for around, I'm not sure, maybe around a month. So I rested for the whole January, stopped doing any crypto and stuff, just for me to relax my mental state. So after that one, I started watching again some trainings and skill development and all when it comes to trading. Started reading some books around month of February, and then I resumed trading live around February for about $50. So again, loss, going back and forth, loss, twin, loss, twin, loss, twin, until the end of March. So I lost about how much? 25,000 pesos. So that's around $500 more or less. So yeah, after that one, I've read this book about trading in the zone. It's a really good book just to teach you psychologically all about the fundamentals. And actually, I still remember the five fundamentals. Number one, every trading is unique. Every wins and distribution. There's an even distribution. There's a random distribution of wins and losses in the market. Depends on your edge. Edge is defined as your highest probability whenever you trade. Number four is I guess I forgot the four and five. Every trading is unique. You don't need to make the next. You don't need to know the next move before you make money. So that's all about it. And then knowing all the fundamentals and all, it really helped me a lot, because first week of April, I started with $30. So after losing again on 25,000 from first quarter of the year, I deposited again $30, and then applying all the psychological techniques and strategies that I learned, also plus reading the book, I was able to raise up $100 out from $30. I was so freaking happy, because like, wow, I can and then my risk and reward ratio that time is like 2 by 10, something like that, 2 by 10. So 2 risk reward, and then 10 take profit. And also my leverage that time is times 25. So times 25 leverage, and then RR is 2:10. So I was able to like hit $100. After $100, I tried to trade the next day. I'm trying to help myself by actually trading only once per day. Before I was doing 2 trades per day, but then it's making me crazy after. And it's very hard to wait for your trade. Just really a patient game. Is it a patient game? Is that a good term? So I don't know. So I started like two trades and now I reduce it to one trade per day just to keep my mind healthy and actually thinking free and without any disturbances, just to be laser focused on one thing, just waiting on my trade, waiting on my setup to play. So after doing that for a whole straight week, I got win boom, win boom, win boom. Wednesday win, Thursday win, Friday win, and then like wow, I was so overwhelmed. My $100 turns it to 150 to 300 to 500 and last 700. That's where I hit my plateau. So after hitting 700, it's an interesting experience because like previously I only hit 300, but right now I was able to hit 700. I was like, wow, interesting. I can hit a lot of milestones when it comes to this kind of skill. And then knowing that I was able to like reach 700 from 30 within the span of a week, I could probably make this 700 to $10,000 in a span of next week. So that greedy side of me went into my head thinking that I could do that, which is probably yes, I could probably do that, but then my mental, what do you call this? My mental state that time is not coming from a place of follow your plan, follow your setup, discipline, consistency, follow your risk reward, follow your whatever plan you have. So next week, during those week, we have a huge event like a recharge camp, retreat camp, where we are actually just focused on that event supposedly, but then this greediness inside of my head is trying to like tell me, yeah, you can do it, come on, you can do it. You did it last week, you can probably do it this week. So got tempted by the enemy. So it's very important to actually put your guard up whenever you think of those kinds of thoughts, because that's where your least resistance is located. It's in your head. So it's like really a mind game, a battle between your head and your thoughts and whatever the things that you're thinking inside your mind. So that's where my headspace at. Basically what I did, regardless of the event, I traded without knowing that my focus with knowing we it's not without, it's like I'm consciously aware that my focus is not 100%. I'm also aware that there's a lot of distractions, but then this other brain is telling me you have been consistent for the past week, you have been doing a great job following your setup and all, but then according to the book that I've read, my gosh, you really need to follow your setup, you really need to be disciplined. If you say this one, do this. If your setup is like this, you do that. So I ended up not following my setup, I ended up being greedy, I ended up not actually, because I committed myself to stop before that event because I want to just focus on that event. So my focus is divided. I have distractions all over the place. So I ended up losing that $700 within a span of two, 3 trades. So right now I'm back to $8 and then like trying to get back on my feet again. So I just started my trading. I just resumed my trading yesterday, and I won one trade. So this video is just for me to share you guys some of my takeaways, because like it's really, trading is really a mind game. It's not you versus the other person, it's you versus you. It's you actually who will follow your plan, who will follow your setup. It's you who will be consistently disciplined, because being disciplined once, twice, thrice is not being disciplined. It's just you trying to play your own game. So here's the thing: when it comes to the book that I've read, it's funny that we actually tried trading because we want this freedom. We want to be our own boss. We want to actually control our own time. We want to do this and to do that. But then this book is also telling me that the hardest part in trading is actually you creating your own rules. Because whether you like it or not, it's also your choice to follow your own rules, or to actually not to follow your own rules, which is very ironic because you came here to live the life, to control your own time, but actually you also need to put restrictions for your own discipline, for your own good. So it's a crazy game to play. It's still something that I'm mastering, because I'm still trying to actually master my own thoughts. So yeah, takeaways for my losses: continue being disciplined, follow your own setup, consistently like working out, because working out plays a huge role on your mental game. Because the more disciplined you are in your fitness game, health and fitness game, the more you can actually translate that to your mind games. The more you feel like, the harder the harder the harder you you push forward, the harder you can actually tolerate all those kinds of hardships. Same thing with your game. With your game, patience is the game. The more you can actually push through waiting, you can actually find the best setups. So um, looking back on my straight 7 days wins, I noticed some sort of good energy that comes from a place of you actually working out, and just focus on your workout. Don't look at your trades. Another thing is you actually being disciplined when at the same time, the same routine, going to work out and actually waking up in the morning, same time every single day. It only fucked me up when I started disobeying, being disobedient with the setups, with the discipline that I put my place into. So that's where I started, you know, things going down. So yeah, I hope this video helps you. Whoever is watching, some beginners out there. I'm also a beginner, also striving. So see you in the top. Bye bye.